Hello, everybody. We okay to start a couple minutes early with everybody? We good with that? You all look like you're sitting here ready to go. Who are here for the baseball side. 2-0? Is that right? We just got it. All right, see now? Sam Kennedy has better internet, quicker service, and inside, he just called Alex Cora and asked him. That was, I can't do that. So thank you, Sam, for the instant update. Cub reporter Sam Kennedy from the field. For those of you who grew up here in New England like I did, Fenway Park has always been a revered venue for baseball, right? A hallowed place to come see a baseball game, but since 2002, this ownership group has turned it into much more than that. We have seen it become a multi-use gem here in the middle of Boston with concerts and hockey games and obviously other events, hurling, snowboarders and skiers doing things that I got a groin pull watching. And those events now have turned this into such a dynamic place to come together in our community. And football, soccer, has been a part of that as well and will be once again this summer, which we're very excited to be here to announce today. So we'll tell you all about those details in a couple of moments, but you're going to hear from a few people first to talk about it, beginning with my sideline reporter for the day. Please welcome the president and CEO of the Red Sox, Sam Kennedy.
TC, you got to keep up with us. Maybe you don't know the right people at Nesson. We'll get you a faster streaming service. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here on behalf of John Henry, Tom Werner, Mike Gordon, the entire Fenway Sports Group partnership. It's an honor for me to be the one to perform the simple job today of welcoming everybody to Fenway. We were supposed to be outside. Our negotiations with Alex Cora and the Detroit Tigers failed. We had to move inside. We figured we'd let them keep the game on. But I think the fact that there's a game going on there and we have another activity goes on here is emblematic of what has happened at Fenway Park over the last decade and a half under the Henry Werner stewardship. And that is a very busy, multi-dimensional sports and entertainment venue in the heart of Boston. This ownership group has invested heavily to make sure that Fenway will remain for another 100 years, and it's our affirmative goal to bring new and different and attractive events here to Fenway. So you're going to hear a little bit more about that today. Before we officially get underway, I want to thank all of my colleagues, the men and women of the Boston Red Sox and the Fenway Sports Management. These guys work so hard, tirelessly, not just to put a great product on the field, but all the activities that go on behind the scenes wouldn't happen without the employees and staff of the Red Sox and FSM. So thank you guys for everything you do. I want to thank our partners in this endeavor. You're going to hear from our colleagues at Liverpool. You're going to hear from the Yankees, the dreaded New York Yankees are in town. That's all right. For today, we'll get along well as we're in this together, the summer tour. Our friend Jack Swarbrick, who helped really get Fenway Park and Fenway Sports Management on the map by bringing the Shamrock Series to Fenway Park several years ago with Boston College and Notre Dame clashing in that great event. We really appreciate you being here. But now, without further ado, I have to introduce the man of the hour. And to make this official announcement, when we were fortunate enough back in 2010 to acquire Liverpool Football Club in what was a fascinating sales process, to say the least, we looked long and hard for the ideal candidate, the best person in the world to go over and head up Liverpool on behalf of John Henry and Tom Werner. And when that person wasn't available, we decided that Billy Hogan would be the man to take us where we wanted to go. Obviously, for Liverpool supporters, you know I'm kidding. Billy Hogan represents the heart and soul of what Fenway Sports Group is all about, and that is partnership, that is listening to the supporters, the players, his colleagues. He's earned the respect of everyone in the English Premier League. He's earned the respect of people in the sports industry all across the globe, and we're so fortunate to have him in his role over in London. We all miss him here in Boston, but it's great for Liverpool and for us that he was willing to take his wife and 4 children over to live in the UK and work on behalf of the club each and every day. So without further ado, Billy Hogan, welcome home and thanks for being here.
Feels like I should be accepting an award. Thank you, Sam, and good afternoon, everybody. And I'll take full credit for the reason why we're indoors. We brought the English weather with us, so just a little taste of Liverpool outside. But in all seriousness, it's an honor to be back at Fenway for this very special announcement. And we're really here to talk about the 2019 preseason tour. And excited to announce that the club is returning to the U.S. This summer, and we'll be playing in really what we feel are 3 of the most iconic venues in all of sport. So in order and with opposition, LFC will return this summer to play at University of Notre Dame Stadium versus Borussia Dortmund on Friday, July 19th. We will come back to Fenway Park to play against Sevilla, Spain's oldest football club, here on Sunday, July 21st. And we will return to Yankee Stadium to play Sporting Lisbon on Wednesday, July 24th. Quick plug for tickets. In terms of information, or in terms of tickets, there will both the Notre Dame and Fenway matches will be going on general sale this Friday, the 26th of April, and sales information for the Yankee Stadium event will be announced soon. Tickets are available for purchase at lfc.com/tickets. So I can repeat that if anybody missed it. But I did to maybe take a page from Sam's book. He just ran through a list of thanks, and I wanted to follow suit. And we pulled together. It's a bit like herding cats, taking the first team out on preseason tour, and you can only do it with great partners. And as I said, 3 iconic venues that we're playing at this summer, and the teams that operate those venues and that operate those properties actually probably eclipse those venues themselves. So I want to say a special thank you to Jack Swarbrick and his team at Notre Dame. Worked really long and hard to realize a dream of ours when we started out on this process, which we always look at iconic venues, and particularly those that haven't hosted international friendlies before. And Notre Dame is a phenomenal university and clearly a phenomenal stadium, and one that hasn't hosted an international football match before. So the fact that we were able to pull that together, we're extremely excited about. Thank you, Jack, to you and your team. I also want to thank Sam. It is nice that the guy they were after, or gal, I'm not sure who it was, wasn't able to take the job, and they gave it to number 2. So it's been my honor to be a part of Fenway Sports Group and Fenway Sports Management since 2004, and to work together with the people here at Fenway. And all of you who are local know how hard they work and how much pride they take in not just the baseballs, as TC said, but in the events that go on here at Fenway outside of baseball. So I just want to thank Sam and his team at the Red Sox for bringing Liverpool back for the 3rd time in 8 years, which is terrific. And lastly, it is great to welcome somebody from the Yankees up here. I've got no issue in that fight anymore. But wanted to thank Emily and her team at Yankee Stadium. We did play in 2014 at Yankee Stadium and had a decidedly red crowd, and we look forward to the same again this summer. And I know for all 3 venues, it's going to be an interesting operational challenge, not just installing grass at Notre Dame for the match, but converting a baseball diamond into a football pitch during a baseball road trip is no easy operational feat as well. So we're really appreciative of all the hard work that's going to go into to bringing Liverpool to the venues. Just a minute about our preseason tour. The preseason is the time when Jurgen and the coaching staff get the players ready for the upcoming season, and that's obviously the number one priority. But the other unique opportunity that the preseason allows us is the chance to bring the team out to our fan base. And as a truly global football club with hundreds of millions of fans around the world, there are so many of our fans that will never get the chance to come to Anfield. So our opportunity to bring the first team out and bring that Anfield atmosphere to the supporters is something that we treasure. The fans, the team and the staff really enjoy the opportunity, and the excitement that we get to see in all corners of the globe is something that's incredibly important to us. We're humbled to have a huge fan base here in the U.S., and obviously we look forward to seeing thousands of those fans over the course of these 3 matches. We know Kevin and the folks from the LFC or the Boston Supporters Club will be here in full voice on the 21st at Fenway. And lastly, I did want to just thank our friends from New Balance for being here as well as part of this announcement. Obviously hard to stand up here and not touch on what's happening on the pitch at Liverpool. Obviously it's been a terrific year. The first team has played incredibly well, and we're incredibly excited to be battling not just at the top of the Premier League, but obviously about to start a Champions League semi-final against Barcelona coming up in the next 2 weeks. And we're looking forward to bringing those stars back here for the summer. Before I conclude, we're going to have a quick video, and then I'm going to turn it over to one of our LFC legends, Phil Babb, who's going to have a few remarks. But I guess in keeping with the trend, I just wanted to offer one more bit of thanks, and that's to the team at Fenway Sports Management, a team that I worked with for several years here in Boston, who's really been kind of the point team on bringing Liverpool to the U.S. this summer, led by Mark Lev, Fred Olsen, and particularly Teddy Metropolis. Those guys have worked really hard. Not quite there yet. We're just making the announcement. We've got a lot more work to do, but we couldn't be more excited about the plans to bring the team here to Notre Dame, to Fenway, and to Yankee Stadium. So thank you guys for all the hard work. I'm just going to little interlude here before Phil comes up with his remarks, and we thought it would be appropriate to show this video. I mentioned earlier the incredible fan base that we have around the globe, and I think what this video really expresses is the unique connection that we have as a football club with our supporter base and with our fans around the world.
This is them. These are our streets. These are our routines. This is our home. These are our Saturdays, our nights after school. These are our cars, our flags, our parks, our gates, our mates, our quest, our words. We stand alone. This is the man who started it all, and this was his favorite place. This is the cop where we taught the rest how to sing. This is the pitch where we once watched the team. These are the stairs we walked up hand in hand. And these are the lights that light up the dark. These are the good times. And these are the bad times. This is what doubt looks like. This is how heartbreak feels. And this is how we fight back. This is refusing to know when you're down. This is support. This is community. This is solidarity. This is how you hold your head up high when the storm is all around. This is how we fight for what we believe in, everyone else doubts you. This is the first time. This is the 100th time. These are the reasons to look forward to the end of the ship, to the end of the week, to the end of the storm. This is the team we always adored. For others it's sport, for others it's life. They have a stadium, we have a home. They have songs, we have never. They have a manager, we have a guardian. They have supporters, we are a family. We are Liverpool. This means more.
it's never easy to follow Jurgen, even in a voiceover. But I turned the microphone over to one of our LFC legends, Phil Babb.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, members of FSG. Thanks for inviting me here for the launch of Liverpool FC's Summer Pre-Season Tour 2019. It's a fabulous honour for me to be at such a prestigious stadium, America's most beloved stadium. I've actually watched a bit of baseball this morning, which is great. I don't know what's going on, but it looked good anyway. Yeah, as Billy said, 3 iconic venues, full of sporting triumph, epic nights and memories, and I'm sure Liverpool's pre-season games, there'll be more memorable nights that will be etched in the supporters who can go there, be etched in their memories for decades. Liverpool FC is not just 11 players on the pitch on Saturday. It's not a club, it's not a team. It's a family. And our family in the US is growing bigger and bigger year by year, season by season. And the family, you get a chance to have a little bit of Anfield brought to them this summer, which is a fantastic opportunity. People that can turn up for that. As a former player, I can honestly say that the players and the manager fully appreciate the fans around the world, and especially US. The pre-season tour will give the team and the club the opportunity to say thank you. These won't be just pre-season games with Liverpool this winter. Thank you very much.
Phil, we're going to have you stay up for a second with Billy if we can. We talked about this iconic franchise playing in iconic stadia around the country this coming summer, not only here at Fenway Park, but as you just heard, a little place you may have heard of in South Bend, Indiana. Please welcome the athletic director of Notre Dame, Jack Swarbrick. Well done, Jack. You were the home of the Bruins this winter, now you'll be the home of Liverpool this summer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's really a pleasure to be here today. Thanks to Sam and Billy, the Fenway Sports Management Team, Fenway Sports Group, and Liverpool FC. When this idea was first brought to our attention, we couldn't move quickly enough to seize it. The notion of bringing together 3 of the most iconic venues in North America to host the world's game and one of its most iconic franchises was a dream come true for us. And so we are thrilled to be in partnership with everyone who's making this happen. We think that using our venues for these sorts of things, as Sam said they have done here, is the best way to introduce the world to the specialness of them. The players on Liverpool FC may not know much about Notre Dame's history, but neither did the players who played in the Winter Classic this year. And I saw the experience they had. Garth Brooks' band didn't know much about it either, but I saw the experience they had. And the reverse is true for us. When we have taken our teams to Yankee Stadium and Fenway and seen the experience they have as they're in the locker room of baseball heroes and legends, as they feel the history seep through the walls, it makes the event so much more special for them. So we hope when we host, the event is very special. for the members of Liverpool and lives up to all their expectations. We know we will have an energized, full stadium from around the Midwest who, as you say, have grown to love Liverpool. I have a special place in my heart for Liverpool, and so I will take this jersey with great pride. In May of 1922, almost 3 weeks to the day after Liverpool clinched its third title, first title in 16 years, my dad was born in Liverpool. And so it is very special for me at this point in my career to be able to welcome Liverpool to a stadium that I run. Thanks very much.
Fantastic. You heard Billy, you heard Phil both talk about Liverpool and their supporters and the team as family. Anybody watch House of Cards? I've been watching House of Cards, all right? And families sometimes have to come together for greatness to happen, which is why Wednesday, you're all going to be cheering for Manchester United, right? And that doesn't come easily to any of you, but you're hoping for the draw or the win, right? And that's why this summer, the Red Sox and Yankees will come together to help make this happen, which doesn't always come naturally to us either. Please welcome New York Yankees Executive Vice President of Events and Brand Services, Emily Hamill, up to the podium. We'll have another jersey presentation. They're getting better at this for the moment. House of the Bronx, please welcome Emily Hamill.
Good afternoon. Thank you all so very much. The one thing I think we can all agree on is that we enjoy watching the best in sport. And that is why we're so thrilled to invite Liverpool back after being with us in 2014. Since our stadium was built in 2009, we've been host to several international top-notch soccer matches, including Liverpool, and have been the host to the New York City Football Club since 2015, really making soccer a staple at Yankee Stadium. We look forward to seeing you all July 24th to cheer on Liverpool to a full crowd, and thank you very much for having us today.
Thank you, Emily. So we've had a Notre Dame jersey, we've had a Yankee jersey. I think it's time we have a Red Sox jersey involved in all this. Sam, you come back up. Billy, Phil, let's have one more jersey presentation. And now let's keep everybody up. Jack, Emily, if we could bring you back up. Mark Lev, is Mark here? Oh, they want one more with...
Front of the shirt. Both of them. And then can you just give us a spin of the shirt so we can see the back? Perfect.
All right, let's have everyone up for a group shot with all the jerseys now. This choreography will be tougher to... All right, everybody get a shot? All right, one more presentation, one more jersey presentation we want to have. Obviously, the supporters for Liverpool Football Club are global, and they are very strong here in Boston as well. As you know, just head over to Phoenix Landing some weekend morning. You'll find out quick enough. The official LFC Boston group is here. So let's have a jersey presentation. Bring up Supporter Club Chairman Ian Guinness. Ian, come on up. Billy and Phil, come up. And we have one more video to show you just to share a little bit of the excitement being felt on the other side of the pond as they get ready to come back to America this summer after hopefully achieving a couple of things between now and then.
America, we are coming. Wonderful Liverpool goal! See you in Rotterdam. We'll see you in Boston. See you in New York.
All right. All right, just about ready to wrap things up here. 2-2 fifth inning. Sam, do you have a better update for me? No? Okay, sorry. That's what I've got for you. 2-2 fifth inning on my slow dial-up AOL connection. All right, just a reminder, Billy, I'll take this for you. LiverpoolFC.com/tickets is where you can get ticket information. And you said this Friday, right? Tickets go on sale for the Fenway Park. Other information will be there as well. So much excitement around the club right now, what they're trying to achieve in the coming weeks. It'll be a lot of fun having them here this summer. Thank you all for being here. Media availability, if you want to talk to anybody one-on-one, you got a few minutes to do that right now. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you this summer.